back again. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys missed me. It's been a while. I know I haven't posted because I wanted to take a little break, just a mini break, but I'm back again with a new video. As you can see by the title, this video will be focusing on self-care because, as I mentioned, this channel focuses on self-care, and I feel like I haven't done any or uploaded any self-care videos or like advice on self-care or what to do regarding self-care. So this video will be focusing on 5 self-care tricks or things you can do that are budget friendly. I think especially with today I'm filming this is MLK Day as I'm filming this, so I think the idea of self-care was like in my head. As you know, for those who are in the US, we know what's going on today. So also want to say happy MLK Day. That's all I'm gonna say about today. But yes, this video will be focusing on self-care. I hope you enjoy. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. But yeah, let's get started. I want to say that self-care looks a lot different for everyone. Self-care will look different for me compared to someone else. So I just want to say these are things that I've done to kind of help myself and take care of myself. You're more than welcome to take one self-care activity or none at all. That's totally up to you. But I just wanted to say what I use to kind of help myself out. So the first thing, okay, it's been a while since I've done this, but I was always like a fan of reading, especially fan fictions growing up. So I wanted to get back on reading just books for fun, for pleasure, because you know I should be in academia just reading books just to gain information. So it's been a while since I was like, let me just read a book just for fun. So I currently got 2 books. One is called Twisted Love. I don't know if you can see it. And the reason why I bought this book is because I was on TikTok and I saw the announcement that this book would be turned into a Netflix series. So I love every time a book is turned into a movie or Netflix series because it's like you can compare it and see the difference similar. I had that experience with After. So I don't know if you guys remember the book After by Anna Todd. But for those who know, you know. So I was like, let me get back to this like fan culture, like reading for fun and like watching the book in live action. So I was like, let me just get this, and the plot sounds really good and I'm interested in it. It's a romance book, but yeah, I haven't started yet because I just got this book literally today, so let me just read it, and why not check it out. I also have it in audio, so kind of like if I'm not able to read it, if I'm on my way to work, I can just listen to the chapter and then bounce back. So this is nice. So I'm excited to read it. Let me know if you want me to tell you what I think about the book. If not, no worries. But yeah, this is why I got this book. Another book that I got is because of TikTok. Yet again, TikTok is the reason for a lot of things that I've gotten. It's called Forgetting What You Can't Forget. This is more of like a reflection book. As I've noticed, like not noticed, but like I feel like it's hard for me to letting things go, and I'm learning how to let things go that's happened in the past that's caused pain. So working on like a reflection book, I think this is very helpful to like kind of helping me to take care of myself, but also knowing like things that's happened in the past, like, and how to like navigate them, and like saying, okay, you're letting it go, but just know like your past experience that's hurt you or harmed you does not make you the person that you are today, and does not impact you, and like you survived it, you made it through. So I think I tend to like hold on to things, and I want to learn to like just make sure like, okay, you know, this is what happened, what we learned from it, this is what we're gonna do to move on. So I'm excited. I've started like the first couple pages, and like the first chapter actually, and the first chapter talks about just like, you know, the author first of all just says apologizes for like, I apologize for the person that harmed you or hurt you. If you never got the apology for them, this is me apologizing on their behalf, because we all know like we've gone through something, or someone that's hurt us or harmed us, especially something that we've cared about. They've done something but they've never had the guts to apologize. So, and like I think that's what I hold on to, like, oh, you never apologized to me, like, oh, I'm like the hurt is still there, like the feeling of being hurt is still there. So and we learn not to know how to let that go, or not to like keep it from hurting us and harming us throughout life. So getting a reflection book like this kind of will help with like learning how to move on, but like in your own way, and just focusing on what you should be focusing on. So I'm excited. So yeah, this was a good like strong like start to the book, so I'm excited for that. Another thing that I like to do is also, I'm a big fan of watching shows and movies, as I mentioned before, but specifically reality TV shows. I'm like obsessed with reality TV shows. That's all I can watch is reality TV shows. I'll watch, rom-com once in a blue moon, but lately I've been really into reality TV shows. For people who know me, like, I know I'm obsessed. Like this summer I watched Love Island. I'm a big Love is Blind fan. So some of the shows I've watched were, especially this month, was Love is Blind, Germany, Young, Famous and African, which is a great show. Follows a group of young, people are arguing about this on social media, were like famous African figures, so such as like actors and like business owners and influencers, and like they're based in like they're all over different countries in Africa, but the film takes place, or it's filmed in South Africa, so follows their journey and like life, and like just it's kind of like a housewife, but just like the African version, and like whatever, and like beautiful, the cast, like the outfits, they're just amazing. So I watched that show. The third season came out Friday, so I watched that. I apologize if you guys see something in the background. It's just I have this and it came out and it was strong, so it came towards my camera, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I watched Love is Blind, Germany, Young, Famous and African, and another show that I watched, that reality TV show, I think, Single Inferno, which is like a dating show based in South Korea. It's really good. It's in the 4th season. Came out last Tuesday. I'm in like 3 episodes in. Another show that I've watched that I finished in like a day is EXO Kitty. It was alright. I watched it the first season because of the movie To All the Boys I Loved Before. That's my brain is low. So like I watched that, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch EXO Kitty because it's like a spin-off. It was alright. But also another thing I've been watching that if like you're like, okay, I don't have Netflix, like what can I watch? Or like maybe like I don't have a streaming service, but I've also watched a lot of shows on YouTube, like especially a lot of Turkish shows. Like I've really been into Turkish dramas, and you can find like 2 hours length, like Turkish episodes or shows that are 2 hours long. So if you're looking for like a budget friendly show to watch, and there's English, most of them have English subtitles, and that has like a lot of drama, like Turkish drama is where to go. I can even link down some of my favorites that I've watched. Obviously there's a lot more like when you go to certain things, like, but they have a good amount on YouTube and a lot of options available on YouTube. I will also link down some of my favorites, but those are for those who like are looking for like a budget friendly option, or if you don't have any streaming service. I want to make sure there's a lot of options, just to let you guys know, like if you're not into the streaming service but you want to watch like a show that has like either drama, romance, action, that YouTube, they have some good shows, especially Turkish dramas, then like it's great. So I will link that below. The third thing I did this more during the summer, and I've been doing this also, I will also link down below, is workouts. During the summer, during my work, like while I was working, like I would eat and then like walk for 30 minutes afterwards, just to get the body pumping and flowing. But especially during the summer, it was nice and hot. But now it's winter. Like, oh my gosh, it's winter. Like, what's like? It's harder, or it's kind of hard to like walk outside due to the snow, especially where I'm, like, especially being in the East Coast. So what I usually do is like find workout videos on YouTube. There's this one that I found, person who I found on TikTok. She does like either like Afrofusion, Afrobeat, dancehall, like a lot of like music genre based, but like dancing style, so like you don't realize you're working out, and like it has like, it's a really cool like workout mix. Most of it's in French, but there are some that are English subtitles, but like you don't really need for directions, but like it's very clear. You just need the timer. It has a video. It shows you the instructions. Also, I watch some, like a lot of time I use like the US based like workout, so I can also upload that as well if you guys are interested in like looking at like, okay, is this video like I need a workout video that's like 30 minutes. I need a video workout video for like that's like 20 minutes. Like those are like free budget friendly versions of workout videos that you can find on YouTube. So like I'll upload it as well. But also Apple Fitness, I had a free trial on it. It was like really good. Like they had a section where like if you were into like Megan Thee Stallion, they had like a Megan Thee Stallion based workout that played all her songs, and like they had a workout prepared for that. They had a BTS based workout video, so like they put all BTS songs and then you work out to it. It had like a whole workout routine. So that's when I like to do that. So that's the third thing, like working out. Another thing is skincare. Here's the thing. It's like makeup, skincare, because like I really feel like my makeup has elevated throughout the years. Like as mentioned, that like my makeup in the past was not it all. So I'm really into like makeup and self-care, and like those are my kind of my self-care kind of makeup and like skin. Those are my self-care kind of like routine I'm into. I love doing that. So like I don't do my makeup all the time, but like if I'm going out to work, I like, I like to take my time, which can cause me to be late. I'm never late, but just like, cause I'm so into it. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So I'm really into makeup. So if you guys want a makeup routine, if you guys like my makeup, if not, no worries. I know everyone likes to do their makeup a lot, cause I do like a more simple, like 90s, like look. I just people they put like contour, blush, like all like full detailed. I'm like, you know, need something that's 15 minutes long. So I do that. A lot of things. I've also been to skincare. I've been using some Korean skin product. Funny story. I was shopping with a good friend of mine, and they were explaining to me, like, I'll leave the name of the product because I don't have the bottle with me, but they were talking about like, okay, this is some skin product that I was looking for, some skin product, and like, yeah, try this out, let me know what you think. So I tried it out. I was like, yo, I've been using it for a while, so it makes my skin looks very clear. I have it on me right now, but I also have makeup on, so that's why my skin's a little clear. But there's some videos where like I don't have makeup on, and like it just looks, my face looks like clear. So I love using the product. I will list the product around here again. The thing is, I really want to try face mask, but it's hot just because like you gotta put it on. I've done it before. I'm like, okay, I gotta put it on and then take it off. I think it's, for me, it's easier if I just like, if it has like a cream, I just like then like putting a face mask, and then like if I want to drink, I have to like move my like, or like, you know, it's very hard. So that's why I prefer the cream, just like and then just put it on. So I will leave that product information either below or like up here as well. Another thing is spending time with people you know, and I know it's okay, it's hard. Sometimes it's like, okay, like I don't know a lot of people, or how do I bother my friends? Like I don't want to bother my friends too much, but I feel like sometimes being inside or spending time by yourself can be a lot and mentally draining. I'm a very like homebodied, introverted person. Trust me, a bed, covers, and a Netflix movie or show sounds like a good Friday night to me. Even with my friends, I'm like, oh, this is something like very chill. Like that sounds like a fun time to me. But I realize that it's important to also spend quality time with friends and family, because you don't, and like it can cause and lead you to not some positive, not positive, but just it can have an impact on your mental health, especially just being disconnected from people that care about you. So what I like to do, and it's hard sometimes being the first person to hit up your friend, like, hey, do you want to hang out? Like simple. Sometimes, like for example, like I will go out to eat Cheesecake Factory with my friend, and then also what did we do? We went to Cheesecake Factory, and then we watched Wicked. That was a fun activity. Something very chill. We both love cheese. Well, all three of us love Cheesecake Factory. We were dying to see Wicked, so we did something that we all wanted to do, but also like, you know, it was very chill. So like just meeting up with one or two, or how much people you want to just kind of like reconnect and just keep contact is fun, even if it's not friends, like family, because it's so important. Because not only like you catch up with the person you, especially if you haven't seen them for a while, like you learn something new eventually. Because I feel like every conversation you have with a friend, even if it's like if you talk to them every day, you learn something new from them, even if it's like about life or just advice. It's fun for you, but it's also fun for them, and it shows that you care for them as a friend. Because if you look at it from the other side, it's like, okay, I try to like hang out with this person, like they don't really hang out with me, like am I the problem, or like am I a bad friend? So like showing that like, and okay, let's hang out like maybe once a month, once a week, like to them it's okay, I'm a good friend, or like they care about me. But like, also like I said, like you're able to learn more, but also just have fun. It's fun. Like every hangout looks different. Like sometimes hangouts going to a concert, that's fun. Sometimes, like I said, going to movie theaters. It depends on the friend and like the level of comfort you feel, and that's a conversation that you can have with your friend when you decide to hang out. But I do think the importance of interacting with one another is really important, especially after the pandemic. We spent like nearly 2 to 3 years just not really interacting with people person to person. So it's now or never. Especially, it's important to just really interact with people in person, like seeing people face to face instead of like so much virtually, because hanging out virtually is not the same than compared to like grabbing a lunch with someone face to face. So it's important just to hang out, even like, or if not hang out, at least talk to a friend, catch up. The other day I caught up with a friend who was in California just to check up on them, and we haven't talked to each other for like a year because we've both been so busy, but I want to check in on them, see how they're doing. It was amazing. It was amazing to catch up to them. Or I was catching up, or my friend who was in Philly, like it's hard to catch, like we're both busy, but I will still make time to just catch up on them because it's fun to just have that interaction or conversation. But like I said, sometimes if you don't want to hang out, you want to be in your space, you can still have that conversation with someone, but not really needing to leave if you don't feel comfortable leaving or going out to spaces for a long period of time. Because I know some people are like, I need to go out like every single week, or if I feel weird in my house, I'm gonna go crazy. Some people are like, I'd rather stay in my room for like a month or forever if I could. I'm like towards that second option, but like I sometimes like going out due to like also getting anxious easily when going out to public spaces because of like just who I am, and also past experience of going out with friends. And like I'll tell you why like I was hesitant like reaching out to friends for a while, and like how that I realized it had a big impact on my mental health. So like a story time. So it was like senior year of like college, and I was going through a lot. Spring semester, but fall semester I went to a party. It was a BSU theme party with my friend, and we were like, okay, we're gonna be together. Like, especially me going to a party, I'm like, I don't like being by myself. Like, at a dance floor, it's very weird and awkward. I don't feel uncomfortable. So we went to the party, and like, I understand if you want to dance with like other people, but just be mindful, like, you came with someone, you don't want to make sure they like left out. I was by myself majority of the time of the party. Like, I felt like my friend was like dancing with other people, like they were interested in other people as well. And I get it, like sometimes when you find someone that you're attracted to, you want to get to dance with them, get to know them, whatever. But like don't forget about your friends, the people who you came with literally to the dance. So like they were so focused on getting someone else's attention, and like we'll leave me alone for a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, and then like when they came, I was like, we should just go. Luckily they left with me, but it's just like, imagine being like 2 hours by yourself. I also got yelled at by a friend. I'll give you a full-time story time about how that whole party was just like crazy, and like I'll be in for another day. But just to show you, like at that moment I was like, I don't want to go to a public setting with people that I don't know at all, because I don't want to be left out. Even if people I knew, I was hesitant to go into public, like a big event or public like event had a lot of people, because I was like, I don't want to go because of that, what happened. So for a while, like during fall semester, so it's the end of like December, I was like, I'm not gonna go anywhere. And then spring semester I had like a rough time. But then one of my friends was like, I haven't seen you for a long time, like you're like in your dorm, like let's grab lunch at least. And I was like, okay. So we grabbed lunch. She was like, it's been a while, like are we okay, like did everything wrong? And like I realized like sometimes like you by being distant towards the person, like they'll think it's something else unless you don't communicate that to them. So I learned the importance of like just spending time with people that you care about, even if it's like once a week or once a month. From there, like once a week we watch a show together. I remember my roommate had a projector and like we would just watch a show, and like she would come up and we would just watch a show for like a week or like whenever we can. Well, mind you, we're both busy, so that's what I like to do, spending quality time with people. And then the fifth thing is reflecting. Like I said, like I know I brought up this book earlier, but like it's a book, but also taking the time to like write and like reflect on like the month or the week, because I think so much happens with us. We're like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to do, like I don't know what happened, and you haven't had time to just sit down and process like either the day, the week, the month, or whatever. So finding the time to just reflect on what how your week was is so crucial, and like so just it helps you like with your mental health a lot, but just helps you reflect as an individual and see, okay, this week I had a pretty good week, or this week was not so good, or maybe it was good towards the beginning of the week, but towards the end it was not a great week. So it's finding the time to like create a time to reflect by like answering some reflection questions, or thinking about like journaling, like okay, today is January 20th. This week, today I woke up, ate breakfast, blah blah blah, right? Just to like realize, okay, wow, I did so much today, and I didn't realize that. So it helps you with that. And I think the overall message I'm trying to get with this video is that we always tend to think that self-care, even I'm saying me, I always thought self-care just would solely meant just like going to a spa and just, you know, spending the money on like a massage. And while yes, that is a form of self-care, but I gave you guys 5 self-care that are affordable, budget friendly, and only requires you time or a little bit of money. You know what I mean? Because we tend to be hard on ourselves and tend to be like, oh, I have time to relax, but it's like, no, the year goes by fast. Each day is coming quicker and quicker. Things are happening so much within the past month of January. Taking an hour for yourself is not gonna harm yourself. Anything's gonna help you out and make things even better, because at the end of the day, you matter. Like, you come first, which I think a lot of us don't realize, that like the importance of putting ourselves first is crucial. So creating that hour block for you will make you feel so much better, will make your life so much better. Like, even if it's at work, well, obviously because of break, or even at home, creating that time for yourself is not gonna hurt anything. You're not gonna be 30 minutes behind with the paper. You're not gonna be 45 minutes behind with the meeting. Taking time is like how we function and able to process, and also just again functioning as a human being. Just going nonstop without taking a break for yourself is dangerous. If anything, it's dangerous for you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So like I said, if you take an hour during your break to read a book, and then an hour, you know, working on a cooking recipe that you like saw on like Instagram for like 5 minutes, like a quick, like, you know, how to make this quick dessert, you took an hour and 5 minutes to yourself. That's, you know how that important that is to do. So, or like, you know, going on a walk, especially if it's warmer during break, but when you get home, you put on a Turkish drama, or, you know, reading a book again, and then planning to go hang out with friends over the weekend. You spent nearly between 4 hours for yourself. You deserve that, if anything. Not creating time for yourself, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Like, you should feel good that you're creating a block for yourself to just do what you want to do without worrying about anything. And I know, like, with the economy, with just life, but remember, it's either you keep pushing yourself hard, and then you can harm yourself later on, or create just a little bit of time, at least an hour for yourself, knowing that like you're taking care of yourself, and it's a form of self-care. Just think about the 2 options. Just not taking time for yourself and just pushing through everything and harming yourself later on. Like I said earlier, taking at least an hour for yourself to take self-care, and knowing that like you're taking care of yourself and your body. I think the second option to me sounds better. That ends today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just thought about 5 options. I think there are a lot more, such as like making a music playlist, like I said, cooking, or just, you know, a lot more you can find. You could also find a lot on Pinterest of just like self-care, like 30-day challenge. Like, it's like self-care challenges that you can do once a day. If like, you know, the options are too much to do like weekly, if you want to start off slow, different levels. So there's some things that I do. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, feel like a billion.